Good morning. This is the weather hazard briefing for Monday, September 20th. Thank you for joining us this morning. Meteorologist Andrew McCon. The storm system that moved through the area yesterday, bringing rain and high elevation snows moving out to the east of the region today. In its wake, we'll have cooler temperatures with highs staying mainly in the 50s today. Might reach 60 in a few spots, but well below normal. For this time of year, we will have some frost concerns this morning across the area with temperatures in the upper 30s and lower 40s as I speak. And we do have a potential for another night of frost, potentially a light freeze again as we get into Tuesday morning. After that, though, high pressure gradually builds in across the region with temperatures warming back to around normal and then eventually above normal as we get to the weekend with not much in the way of precipitation expected. So that being said, our weather risk outlook, not a whole lot to talk about, mostly just that frost and potential light freeze that I mentioned. Otherwise, looks pretty quiet. Might get perhaps a bit breezy on Wednesday as a weak little upper level system moves past the area, but shouldn't be much of a concern with that system. So, taking a look at our watches and warnings out across the region right now, we do have that frost advisory across all of our growing zones. And as we get into the day tomorrow, we'll probably need to have additional frost or potentially freeze hazards for Tuesday morning. So it'll probably be very similar to what we have in there right now. As far as our temperatures are concerned today, like I said, well below normal, expecting just about everybody to stay in the 50s today, maybe hit 60 in Pocatello, Burley, but generally expecting mid to upper 50s across much of the lower terrain today. Tomorrow morning does look like it'll be the coolest morning as those winds go light overnight with temperatures in the upper teens and 20s across the higher terrain there in Stanley, Sun Valley, Island Park. Generally right around freezing to perhaps just above freezing in the Magic Valley and in the Snake Plain. Again, we will have that frost potential and maybe even a light freeze. An hour or two at or below freezing in spots is certainly not out of the question for Tuesday morning. But as we get into Tuesday afternoon, you see those temperatures are starting to rebound as high pressure starts to build in over the area with mid to upper 60s, lower 70s expected across much of the region on Tuesday. Overnight Tuesday into early Wednesday morning, those temperatures are a bit warmer than what we'll see on Tuesday morning. So certainly not out of the question, maybe some patchy frost again Wednesday morning in spots, but certainly looks at least a few degrees warmer than what we'll see on Tuesday. And then those temperatures really start to rebound Wednesday afternoon, returning back to normal or slightly just above normal with mid to upper 70s across much of the Snake Plain and Magic Valley. And even our higher elevation locations are starting to get back into the mid to upper 60s on Wednesday. And beyond this, generally expected to be dry and continued warm with our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, giving us a pretty high probability of above normal temperatures as we end the month of September with not much in the way of precip expected either, generally leaning towards below normal precipitation chances as we get towards the end of the month. So again, not much going on here over the next few days. Really, the only weather concerns will be the frost freeze potential here the next couple of mornings. And otherwise, it's just going to be a weather pattern dominated by high pressure, mostly dry conditions with gradually warming temperatures. If you need anything else, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you and have a great Monday.